What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. What's the easiest way to get business credit in 2024? Well, I'm about to share that with you. But before I do, I just want to say, hey, in an effort to bring more value to the channel, I've been adding new links lately that you can check out in the description of this video, and you can also check it out in the channel description. The links provided are to various financial services and self-improvement. The reason that I've provided these links is in an effort to help you level up even faster. Now, 100% transparency here. I will receive a very small commission when you do click on the links to use the services that I provide, such as things like links to applying for certain credit cards, stock-related services, budgeting apps, all types of financial and self-improvement products and services that are added and offered through these links. So I want to make sure that you check that out when you have an opportunity after watching this video. Okay, so back to the subject. What's the easiest way to get business credit in 2024? Well, I'm going to tell you what works for me. First of all, you will need pretty good personal credit because you're going to use your personal credit to obtain the business credit. I recommend a score of 720 or higher across all three bureaus, unless you go an extra step to find out what bureau that credit agency or that bank will be pulling from. But I recommend a FICO score of 720. The next thing, you'll need a newer LLC. When I say newer, I'm saying within the last couple of months, less than 90 days, even newer is better. The newer, the better. The reason is, if the LLC is so new that you have not filed taxes on it yet, the income that the bank will be using to evaluate your LLC will be based on projections and not actual income. So a newer LLC. Another thing is, it's a good idea to have a relationship with the financial institution that you're going to apply at. If you're trying to get business credit with Chase, for instance, it's a great situation if you already have a relationship with them through maybe personal credit or a checking account or some type of other relationship with Chase. It's not completely necessary, but it is good to have that relationship in place already. The next thing is, you are going to fill out that application, again, using income projections because you don't have actual taxes or tax return to submit to the bank. You're also going to give your LLC a very safe name that ends in words such as consultants, holdings, or solutions. Those are three great words to use when it comes to the NAICS code. NAICS stands for North American Industry Classification System, and it's basically what banks use to determine what line of work that you're in. And certain lines of work they don't really like to deal with, such as real estate investors or trucking companies. They see those as highly, highly risky. Okay, so you want to make sure you give the company a safe name to a bank and be in some type of consulting business or something like that that the bank views as lower risk to lend to. Okay, by doing this, you'll likely get an offer for business credit. Now, two things to consider. The better your credit, probably the higher the offer is going to be. The second thing is, these offers will come in the form of business credit cards. Now, before you poo-poo on the business credit cards, know this. Many financial institutions send periodic convenience checks to their business credit card holders in an effort to get them to use their credit more. These convenience checks will have special offers. Usually it's at least 1 year at a very reduced interest rate, normally under 3%, which is insanely low. And it typically comes with a one-time fee attached to it if you use it. The one-time fee is usually somewhere between $3 and 5% one time, and then 0 to 3% interest, typically for a year. Sometimes it's even a little bit longer. But this allows you to turn your business credit card into a business line of credit, albeit for a shorter window of time. But if you have something that you need to do on the business side, let's say you got a $10,000 line, you need access to $7,000. If you have convenience checks, you could use those checks, write yourself the $7,000 check, you pay the one-time fee, and let's just say worst case scenario is 5%. So you're paying $350 to borrow $7,000, which is really cheap. And let's just say it's 1% interest, which means the interest is almost non-existent. So even with interest in play for a full year, you probably pay less than $500 total, including the one-time fee, to borrow $7,000. That is super cheap, guys. And the great thing about it, once you pay it back, you can do it again. And as you build that cachet with that lender, they will continuously raise the limit of your business credit. Okay, just make sure that whatever you're going to do, it's going to be paid within that promotional period, because if you go beyond the promo period, now you're talking about getting sent back retroactively to traditional credit card interest, which could be anywhere from, say, 16 to about 26%, depending on the card issuer. Okay, guys, so look, that's all I got on that one. That is how you get business credit very easily in 2024. Follow that roadmap. Let me know how it went. I'm out of here for now. Be back soon. Until I come back with the next video, class is dismissed.